BBL wanted to push B main. They decided not to with the turret outside it. Now they've gone back to middle, pushing on through, and Dinksj is waiting for them here as well. He's able to catch one, but he won't find any more. Still, Navi trade out that 1-to-1 for the A side.
Yeah, all in all, not that bad. The only thing will be a little bit wary of players coming in on the flank, which is actually not happening. They're wrapping back around to take other control elsewhere on the map. The thing is, though, it's not a passive hold from Navi either. Looking to get that a little bit more aggressive, trying to keep control of the spawn, which is where the majority of players are coming. And in fact, Zeti's going to try and play around his own smoke.
Oh, they've actually pushed right up to it. SSK able to grab a double, and Zeti finishing it out with one of his own. They've opted to move over towards A. The shorty of AIM DLL flashed out and firing off a little bit early. Gets some damage, but not nearly enough. Navi, you've got a Phantom, a Guardian. This is a strong buy out of this attack side. First of all, you don't want them to lose anyone, especially with a Bulldog now 50 HP stuck on mid. Yeah, you got to run for your life, Dinksj. The rest of the team coming to help, but it's also like you can't imagine them having a lot of trouble in these fights just because of the weaponry they've invested into. That's one weapon that can do some damage, though.
Trying to use utility to hold back this retake, but it's definitely going to be easier said than done. Duno now does have himself a gun at least, but can they actually make this crossfire work? Sneak through. NDLL takes the initial aggression, but the trades come back thick and fast. It's on to Kushner, and well, he's going to land the remaining couple. Playing around the edge of the wall. It's almost been used to try and fake players into an aggressive peek. Bora manages to get one. I feel like Turco should have been peeking that on the other side. I don't know if they were just going to try and get one and fall back, but is this lockdown just for sure?
It looks like it is.
Yeah, just take short control. It's not really worked out because there's still utility in place. They'll eventually get past it, but they haven't cleared any of the players out. The site itself, SSK, though, will be able to pick off one. It's not the greatest initial shot, but Aslan does manage to slow them down. Timmy also doing a little bit of work on the other side. Still, though, after plant will be in, but Dinks is on his last legs.
Oh, Zeti was almost taken down there as well. The wallbang coming close. QD ends up losing a lot of his own HP on the way out, and they're grouped up now, ready to take the fight. No recon online just yet. That's refreshing.
Navi are playing this incredibly slow, and the problem is there's still a star left waiting for them on the other side, so this can just be used to delay. They really need to kill off AIM DLL from the back of this site, and they have managed to spot him. However, Aslan just comes to the rescue, kills off two on the cross, and well, they've basically run out of time for this. 12 seconds to try and get into an afterplant doesn't seem like a likely possibility, especially with the full force of BBL now rotating.
Yeah, there's absolutely no chance here. Navi realized that quite a few seconds ago. Saving this one out, or at least trying to. BBL unlikely to just blitz through that smoke.
It's not been too difficult for BBL to actually work everything out. You can see the star already there to try and delay, and they're going to have to try and wrap through heaven, which was being watched, but Cloud, it's a nasty shot on the entry.
That updraft out of SSK, it's just causing confusion and chaos. Aslan somehow able to turn on a dime and take Zeti, but the trade is way too quick.
Spike planted.
Not a lot of time left on the clock. It was sub 20 seconds, but the spike does go down, and that puts BBL on the back foot massively. Look at this crossfire. Not only that, Dink's just watching for the initial fight, and then you have a perfect crossfire to deal with afterwards. Those trades are found easily. Turco got a lot to do, and it came close. A bullet. The fact that he was playing market, he was playing off contact for Aslan. That contact never came. Now rotates to A, plays solo, and they full push B, blitzing it down. Aslan finding the first, almost the second on that, and in fact, still dueling around here. His HP really starting to dip down low, and
his knives are gone. He's got to hide in the corner. Oh dear, you see the dash activated. Oh, it's not pretty. And now he's back down to the judge again. But look how low some of the players are. There's an opportunity for him to maybe get away with this, but they're just going to fall back, or at least somewhat fall back. They're still in those positions.
What a strange round, with QD waiting on the other side of the map to take some players down on A. He's got information, of course. This is pre-nerf chamber, 2 traps. So short and main locked down by him. Hunter's Fury thrown through, finding 2.
God.
Are you kidding? What am I watching here, dude? This is one of the wildest rounds we've gotten to see in a while.
Turco's in a good position, but he's actually going to fall back. I think he knows just with the time left, anything he can do to delay would be so worthwhile. Timing not going to be there. Cloud is just on fire at the moment. His 4th kill of the round. He's actually on for a 6K at the moment, but they've left SSK behind in the corner, waiting patiently. Pora wins that duel as well. I feel like the unexpected victor is winning every single battle, and somehow we've ended in a 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Well, we need that 6K to come through. Cloud's already got back. Oh, there it is! Every single player taken down. That's a 5th for Navi. Time to put it on the table here and now. Operator in the hands of Cutie, looking for an aggressive fight on mid, but of course, just his look this time. Navi are not going mid. They're going straight to site. They're closing the door, trying to block him out. He'll walk through this. Did he have his knife out? He didn't have his knife out. No. That would never have happened. That would make no sense whatsoever. Turco. Oh, you have been played.
SSK got that kill. He was drafted to span around and then show him in the head. What? What were his teammates doing?
Yeah, that was an interesting fight. I'll say that. A little updraft, little AD in the air, and then a 1-tap on landing. Style points for that one. There we go. Aim DLL with the off angle. Duno's down. There's a chance to fight back in here. Dinks right down below. If aim can catch him, this could be huge, but Dinks J. Oh, well, he answers up for both. I think he got blinded, but I don't know how we go from being blinded to having your knife out, walking to the right in the open. It's a really weird series of events. That makes up for it, though. A little 1-tap on the Zeti. That's 2 kills already for BBL in a round that, you know, on paper, they haven't got a say in. They've only got pistols. Now the split through to B. They're still going to run into Aslan, who's waiting, and spawn 2 players on site. 15 seconds to cross. Dinks J does well to find one, but 10 seconds. They've got to get that spike on the floor, and Dinks J's gone. Round's over. Absolutely no way for Navi to win it at this point. Comes down to doing a little bit of extra damage, saving those weapons. Almost the most important at this point. You don't want to be dropping your rifle or your operator, and well, and really nobody to open the space for them at this point. All right, well.
Okay, I guess Aslan got a little bit curious, and because of that, he's lost his head. Now they are going to have themselves the lockdown, and okay, they just swing every angle and win every duel. The whole team's just gone within a matter of seconds. 30 seconds left. Navi.
This is not a bunch of noobs who can't aim, but Navi are making them look like that right now.
That's what's meant to happen. I don't feel confident in their ability to do that, and you can just see Navi are so confident in their default. They might be caught on the rotation, but the flash will give them the info they need. Okay, it is going to blind up one. Aslan again. Talk about him being that win condition. He's managed to find himself a couple of kills. There is also the res, but that'll be Kushner back instead.
30 seconds.
They have a nanoswarm on the res.
They had a nanoswarm on it. I don't think I've ever seen that before, and especially not successfully. Like the fact that they don't hear it or destroy it. I guess you're not expecting it though. Like you don't think, oh, I better check the body for some traps. SSK, same position as in the pistol, getting aggressive, taking that space. You know, really good sense of when that space is open to be contested. This time around, maybe not so much. 25 HP left on Turco. That's going to put a lot of onus on the flash. He's ruined the flash, the peak, perfectly timed. And that seems to just be the narrative for Navi in a lot of these rounds. I mean, the only thing I'd look at maybe is like, these guys not comfortable with the map, but hell, BBL know how to play this. One of the most played maps, 9 out of 10 of the last wins. Ascend was the most recent match they had. They beat them 13-6. They lost to Fnatic before that. This is a strong map. Turco with a chance, but time is what's going to cost him. Even if he kills Dinks J.
Work out where most of those pushes were coming in. The other problem is, some of the times they did, they still got ragged, and that's just got to be crushing.
Oh, good night. He almost made it out, but Cutie was there to catch him. Zeti, flash in hand, catches a lot of them with that. Not able to follow up. You know, that wall being down stops Duno from being able to flash through and take his own peek instead. The play is slowed completely, and BBL are able to make their way through to the site. Navi really struggling to get a foothold in this round. And even, look, as Duno walks through, if he doesn't clear the left, he's in a lot. Oh, he has cleared it! And Cloud's holding down the site with 9 HP. This is winnable again.
It shouldn't have been, but somehow we've got to a point where Duno actually has a chance. There shouldn't be much of an opportunity here, just because getting close with that frenzy, I don't think they should really allow him to do it, but they're playing them on the other side. He's managed to find the first. It needs to be almost an instant shot, and well, as he goes to reload, aim DLL. For now, though, they've baited a lot of control, at least initially, but the chances are the second they go around this corner, they're going to be spotted by the turret.
The recon through hasn't spotted much. Dinksjay is being cleared in the corner. Very nicely done. They're doing a very good job. I think BBL have realized losing weapons in this round, dropping anything, your chances of success in this map just skydive. You've got to be able to take as much through as possible. One player lost, they'll trade out a Spectre.
And the thing is, though, the time. 20 seconds left, clearing Cloud from the back of sight, and Zeddy from a little bit of an off angle. It's not going to be easy. He's going to have to shoot the dart, but he's still not cleared properly. It ends up shooting his teammate, and instead, well, Zeddy has done an incredible job. Even still, though, it comes down to 1 versus 1. This plant is going to be incredibly close. I don't know if he's got it just about. That'll be enough to give AIM DLL a chance in this 1v1 position. Dinks taking that close corner, spots his opponent, just looking for the headshot, but takes a little bit of damage back in response, and he's going to end up just about clutching it out.
They try to push into A and take the space, but there's so much utility waiting for them.
They're just trying to deny that control already. Dinks as well, just surviving at the back of the site. Well, will eventually fall. Likely to give an afterplant. There is also a res available for Pora as well, if he can get it, but he's already dead. Cloud comes swinging, a second headshot, and this man just hits everything put in front of him. Most of them online, or at least some of them close. You're going to see Aslan just walking through. He's having a battle with the turret, and unfortunately the turret had support. In this case was Dinks. Seeing the shots coming through, I think that's only hit his teammate, so the Hunter's Fury hasn't been able to do too much. Wall going to be instantly broken, and the res is utilized. BBL are committed to this round. The question is, can they get anything done?
And they're just waiting for Cutie to have the chances, right? The second that he gets an opportunity to take a player down, it's that sight line with the tour de force, and now with time on their side, you know, Navi have to come pushing into them. The thing is, a smoke down, gonna block him out, gonna ruin his day. Crossfire up close and pistols. Has to be able to yield something. And it's Sheriffs, you know, not the best. Flashes come through. Oh, why is Virgo still alive? He's ended up with a kill. That's absolutely insane. The kills, though, quickly moving back into Navi's favor. Cutie gonna try to stop that defuse. He's out there getting locked down, but he doesn't care. He's trying to stop them from being able to get away with it, but they can't.
Thing is, though, there's currently no one watching this short spot. Now, of course, there's been aggression coming through, so that's a lot of information that's been kept by Dinksjay, and it's someone that they're going to have to try and clear, because otherwise, well, they're going to be almost surrounded. In fact, instead, they've decided to try and get a little bit more aggressive. Caught dropping, but Kushner actually still manages to connect the shot. Doesn't last long, though.
Cover going out. No, the trades always seem to come in quickly. One last chance to hold on for BBL. They're already being spammed down, but Dinks just going to be dropped at least. Aslan in with another, and now BBL seem to be stepping it up to put up some numbers, but that hasn't been a problem so far. He's got a Vandal on site. SSK covering on the cross. They won't be able to find anything. Here we go. Clouds hold.
This has found another as well. These two have just had an incredible game. The drone is going to give him information very quickly of where these players are, and Duno has already killed off another.
So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change.